Hello everybody, hope you're having a good day. So just to kind of show you guys the road closure just ahead of time, there should be nothing really surprising here. Basically, the Howard Street is already closed, like I already kind of saying before. Basically, up until like after basically through September 1st, by the time most people visiting for World Championship probably gone. So basically, there will be detour, but you're not impacted when you're taking munis and stuff. It's just like public transportation is fine basically in general, and others are not. Touching your talk about munis, I okay. I you guys knew I have trust issue. Like I have trust issue with my husband in general, just because he lost my Pokemon cards before. Just kidding. But I was reading like there's one time munis actually got their people's credit card information stolen or whatever. I'm just here saying from what I read online, so might not be accurate, but because of that, I'm probably just gonna pay with like a card by buying a card, which basically is a waste of money. But I'll buy a ticket with cash instead because I don't want to deal with that during the trip, kind of, because things are you're quite busy, so you probably don't want to deal with it. I'm just stating that's how I'm doing it. I'm not saying that's gonna happen, but just want to be playing safe. And the other questions was about like the safety, and I made a video 1 year before about it. So like if you check the timestamps, 1 year literally about because I start researching about the area and Tenderloin and stuff. And like I said, I'm repeating what I said 1 year. Don't be too concerned. I mean, if you already booked the hotel, it's a little bit too late. I mean, there's room if you can want to move, but it's a little bit too late. So just be careful, I guess. Every single city has its own interesting vibe of stuff. So, like, you just think of it as a venture or something. Of course, be careful of your personal belongings and, don't la la land on Pokemon Go and walking around at night, like I said. Like, unless you have a crowd, you have a gang of 10 people, then you're cool, probably. Yes, if there was that Facebook group I showed you guys before, there are potentially criminal activities, like as in they're stabbing and shooting and stuff on, yes, right on Market, yes, the main street, near IKEA area actually. Well, not exactly, but like past IKEA. I keep saying IKEA is my benchmark. If I walk past IKEA, I'm turning around, man. Like people saying like Taylor Jones, I'm not going to go that far. Because I'm newbie. Of course, if you are like savvy and you are like in the area, you knew the area, of course you know the telltale sign. But as a newbie, you don't know the telltale sign. Just watch around your surroundings. It's not like people will rob you and smuggle you and stuff. It's just like occasionally they're stabbing, occasionally they're shooting. That's in every single city. I mean, just talking out loud, like I keep saying, I went to a restaurant with my husband, and my husband freaked out because there's a bullet hole in the glasses. They haven't replaced it of a Thai restaurant in New York. It's past eighth, yes, it's past eighth. People are like, oh, past eighth is dangerous. I was like, I live there, I'm fine. Like freaking God, I lived there for years. It's fine. And he's like, should we go? Should we take to go? I was like, I came here almost every like couple of weeks, if not more. Like, so it's safe. Like I didn't see the shooting and it's safe. Like that was me in New York. Okay, that's my attitude in New York. Like that's still my same attitude in St. Louis. It's safe. Like people are like, oh, it's dangerous. St. Louis is one of the highest crime. It's like bullshit. It's like it depends on what preparation you have in terms of your mindset and attitude, and just adjust. Fine, my tolerance is probably better just because I took self defense class when I was young from the police, like from the academy. Basically, you can't get any better than that. So yes, you cannot carry like say pepper spray around because you're going into the venue in and out. You cannot carry anything like that, right? To the baseball game and stuff. So yeah, that's not great. But in general, if you're with a group, you're probably fine. And just like everyone says, they usually herd. Sorry, I don't have a better word to compare it, but basically they herd the people around. So usually the area of the venue, when they knew there's a big event coming, usually safe because they will herd the people outside of the area of the touristy to have to leave a better impression. It's part of the city PR for let us say. They don't solve the problem, they just move the problem to other areas. That's what they usually do. So don't be alarmed. So just saying transportation wise, and what if you book the hotel in the not as desirable area? Yeah, if you book right across the convention, great, right? A lot of people, that's why they choose the fisherman raft, and to be honest, fisherman raft these days, like unless it's a tourist activity like right now, it's pretty quiet. It's not like it used to be before. So yeah. And let's say parking, yeah, don't even think about it. If unless you really wanted to, it's like $90 an hour or some crazy stuff. Like why you want to pay so much for parking? And don't leave anything in your car if you're really parking and driving. God help you, but God help you with your wallet first for the parking, and then don't leave anything in the car. like I said, San Francisco is one of those weird ones that they left the trunk open so that people knew there's nothing in the car and they will. It's kind of like the Ten Commandment, you know how like they put blood on the door so then people the evil would just ward off, kind of not at that door. It's kind of like that. They open the trunk so then the evil ones will not go and break into your car because otherwise it costs you more to replace the windshield with nothing in there, kind of nothing valuable in there, and it costs you for replacing the windshields. So yeah, take public transportations where possible. I mean, it's the city. It's easy, the transportation. Like even I said the transportation is easy. It's really easy. Okay, in the city area, kind of. They're very. The only catch will be check the time of the public transportation. Like for example, I was researching about the game, the return route because the game is gonna be late. I don't know if it's gonna end at 10:30 because with the drone show and everything, I don't know how long is the drone show. I don't know if it's gonna be past 10:30. So I was researching for my husband, and it looks like some of the buses after 10:30 is not as frequent. I don't know the special arrangement with it. I hope the organizer will think about it and organize more public transportation with the city or something, or something, at least like drive people back to Moscow or something before drop it off, or Union Square, because I believe a lot of people would probably living in Fisherman Roth, if they are like local, comparatively local, I should say, like, or visiting, or like familiar with the area. People probably living in the Fisherman Roth because of that. Like I said, Fisherman Roth is not as active as it used to, so it might be quiet too. But anyway, and if you live in Union area, there's probably still people like walking with you and stuff. If you're not living on the edge of, I don't know, whatever, on the hotel map, for example, if you're like living in the middle and together, and just try to make friends. Maybe you knew someone living in the same hotel. It's like, hey, you want to walk together back or something? Meet up and walk, like you want to exchange text messages or phone or something, so that you can walk back together as a group instead of like, especially if you go solo, like my husband without me. I mean, he's going with his friends, so he's probably. I hope the friends didn't ditch him because he's too annoying. But yeah, because I'm not there, so it's nothing gonna. Yeah, he's kind of annoying sometimes. Anyway, it's like a baby. It's like a big baby. So that's why I was like, as long as you're not going solo, you're probably fine with a bunch of people. But yeah, don't go solo at night. I wouldn't want to go solo in a city that you're not familiar with, I guess, in general, as a general statement. So, yeah, but it should be safe. It's just like every single freaking city that people keep telling me, is it dangerous? Is it dangerous? No, it's fine. It's going to be fine. How dangerous can you be in the U.S.? I mean, like, you just have to adjust your attitude a little bit, kind of, before you go in, because you're prepared for it, kind of. Yeah, anyway, hope you guys enjoy the thing. I mean, I am looking forward for the merch my husband is going to buy it back for me. At least that's what I told him to. I am looking forward to that, and he's gonna take some videos. I hope he's gonna take some videos. So, well, at least that's what I told him. Anyway, hope you guys enjoy it. Until next time, have a good one, guys. Bye.